Wow. Man, if you told me this was the original, I would believe you.
I am the War Chief.
Hello, my friends, and welcome. We're in session once again for another Hololive reaction, and this time we have a recommendation by our friend Cemanz. I hope that's how you pronounce your name. But they recommended Anya's cover of Phony based on what we saw in the top 50 list very recently. Now, the thing is, I've never actually had the chance to sit down and listen to this song and do a breakdown of the lyrics. Like, I know of the song through the top 50 list, and I have heard Polka's cover, heard Suisi's cover, but really just taking the time to sit down and listen to it, no. So we're going to do a breakdown of that song right now. So let's just get started. We're gonna do a quick pass through as usual, and then we'll do the breakdown. All right, here we go. I'm pretty sad to say that I haven't seen too much of Anya's content, but I did listen to her cover of Gira Gira, so I know how she can sing. But I'm very curious to see what you were trying to tell me about how Anya's voice seems like it was custom built for this song. Let's get this started. Here we go. Ooh, okay, great. The lyrics are even hard coded into the MV, so we don't even need to turn on captions. Whoa! Whoa, even the art is extra detailed. I don't think I've ever noticed those strings. This is impressive. Huh. She has call it, a slightly lower voice, but it's also very clear. And just the right amount of power. Whoa. Wow. Man, if you told me this was the original, I would believe you. It sounds like... Yeah, it sounds like the oh my god. Holy crap! Her voice is the perfect fit. You're right. You're right. Oh, I can't wait to read, to really just read through these lyrics. I feel like there's a lot of metaphors going on here, just by glancing through them quickly. Look at this art, though! Oh, shattered glass sound. Ooh! Oh wow, she turned up that power at the last note. She's good. Although we've already known that. From what little we've heard, yeah. Ooh, a cold tone from a high voice. Wow. Oof, just got goosebumps from that. How she entered with her voice, that corresponded exactly with the drop of the beat and the instrumental backing. Oh my god, that's the moment right there. Those are the moments we look for in songs. Those are the things we grasp and we cling onto. Oh. Oh my god. Wow, that felt a lot shorter than 3 minutes, but Jeez, that was a ride. Whoa. For those of you who are only here for the quick pass, thank you for dropping by. I appreciate you all the same. And for those of you who are here for the longer breakdown with the pauses and the discussion of the lyrics, let's get right into it. Don't need to really get any lyric sheets or anything like that because lyrics are hard coded. Let's do this. The flowers that's the most beautiful in this world is always the artificial one. Well, that's one hell of an opening line, don't you think? If someone opened up an essay with that, I'm like, oi, 10 points for the introduction. Everything is made of lies. This is why it's called Phony. Although I wonder what aspect of this is a phony. And now, the mask makes so much more sense. You know if you're familiar with the analogy, let's pause here. If you're familiar with the analogy of the persona, how a persona is like a different mask that you wear depending on the situation that you're in. So who's to say what your true self really is? What are you like without the mask? Or do you even know yourself without a mask anymore? Some of us wear the mask too much, and that becomes who we are. The rain of despair drips to my umbrella. This is very poetic. And it dampens my bangs, engulfing my heart hidden beneath. How annoying. By the time I noticed, words had withered. Oops, sorry about that. By the time I noticed, words had withered away in times gone by. And the fruit of reality matures within me. Wow. Just within these first, 44 seconds, we already have a lot of questioning about reality and almost like a reality check. When the fruit of reality matures within you despite being born in a world of lies. What's the result? So I paint these lies in the mirror and reflected as myself engulfed with a... Whoops, that was very quick. Just frame by frame. Reflected as myself engulfed with a make-up, unveiling the loss of oneself. Unveiling the loss of oneself, engulfed with the makeup. That's what we're talking about. The mask, the persona. The mask that you wear. Riddles, let's count them all as we frolic. And can you just look at all this extra detail here? The strings on her fingers. It's like you're just being controlled. That's such an amazing detail. And just on the first lyric of using the most beautiful flowers are artificial, and the flowers being used in the artwork are also upside down. That's brilliance. Because the perception of beauty is almost inversed. It's upside down. It's inversed because what's supposed to be real is supposed to be what's most beautiful. And yet, the thing that preserves its beauty the longest is what's artificial. So isn't that kind of... Let's continue. Why oh why are we dancing in this place? I'm unable to understand even the simplest of things. Tell me, what am I again? Well, look at that. I accidentally predicted the chorus. Question sways by the night's touch. Even such. Can we just give a shout out to this lyric video too? Oh my goodness. Even such question sways by the night's touch. Love, just like it disappears. Not even able to say a single word of farewell, I cry. Phony, phony, phony. entangled in lies. I am a phony. Okay, that's a perfect little screenshot to pause at. Entangled in lies, I am a phony. You're wearing the mask and you're strung up by your fingers. You're entangled in your lies, and it's being represented here quite literally through the artwork. I am a phony. And it's amazing to me how so much can be conveyed in just a couple of pieces of art, or actually in just one main artwork with modifications here and there. So what comes then? What are the lyrics when the mask comes off? Because everyone who covers this song has a part here where the mask comes off and then their eyes open and it's such an intense glare or intense stare. Polkas comes to mind a lot. Ooh. Question marks. Because your perception of reality is not being questioned. Before one notices, the sky cries out an ugly tune. Hold on, did I miss something really quickly there? Oh, no. It was just that. Okay. Before one notices, the sky cries out an ugly tune. And you fade away in the presence of colorful vision. Is the sky crying out an ugly tune either rain or overcast weather? Because when you take away blue skies and you turn it gray, the colorful vision that you'd usually have in a normal day gets faded, gets turned to gray. Dang. Erase the me inside the mirror. For there is only a fake reflection who fools anyone looking at it. We were on the right track. Tell me, why does everyone flock together and crave for such a thing called love in life? Tonight too, the night train passes by as I swim. Let us dance the night away. Riddles, deceive them all and sing out. Why, oh why, does it hurt so bad here? Okay, this is a good time to pause. What really intrigues me about these lyrics now is there's a sudden insert of a question about love in the middle of this struggle between what is perception versus reality. What is your persona? What's your reflection? What is what people see versus how you actually are? Suddenly there's a question of love, and why does everyone crave it so much? Perhaps alluding to the tendency for certain relationships to be founded on phony concepts or on flimsy truths that may not necessarily be true to the person who you're with. And for us to be able to have this kind of discussion and break it down just from having those little lyrics be written, that tells me there is a mastery of lyricism here. There is that poetic lyricism that is found in a lot of these Japanese songs that, on first impression, because we don't normally understand Japanese as Kaigai Niki, it just sounds like a catchy tune and we kind of dance to it, sure. And then you sit down and you really take these lyrics in, like, holy... Let's continue. Dance time, about 11 seconds. These painful days do not change. She said that these painful days do not change, and her tone changes completely. It was that lower tune all this way. Suddenly here, her tone changes. It's very different. The mask is off. So is this then her true feelings? Are these what they're actually trying to convey? Are these the real questions at the heart of all of this? The reign of despair does not stop. These are the inner conflicts now, it seems like it. Not even able to say a single word of farewell, I cry. Phony. Tangled in lies. At that. Just like love, it disappears. Goodbye until we meet again. And her eyes are open now. Wow. Secret, Phony. Only the artificial flowers shall see. Isn't that incredible? With that line, with just this line, it's essentially telling me that it is a lie within a lie. Like, I am a secret Phony. Like, I am not who you think I am. But even then, that part is a secret. So it's like a multi-layered deception. It's a multi-layered self-deception that also serves to deceive the world around you. And yet, would you say it's necessary? Those are the questions that you need to ask. In as much as we understand that we have personas, that we have all of these different personalities that must be maintained among different sets of people, you then have to ask, how true to yourself are you really? It's that odd balance, because life is not as simple as we would hope it is. Wow. That was an excellent discussion. We were able to draw a lot from that short song. It just about hits 3 minutes. But I do understand why a lot of people who have heard this cover say that this fits her voice so well, because I agree. If you had told me that this is how the original sounded like, I would 100% believe you. Her voice is such a natural fit to it that you wouldn't even question it. I think she owned this. In as much as, certain Hololive members have their covers that they own, like Toa's Error, Polka's Envy Baby. I think Anya's Phony. I think this is her cover. So let me just give you guys some last minute closing thoughts and we'll wrap it up and I'll let you guys go. All right? Once again, a shout out to Cemanz for this recommendation. Thank you so much for that. I really, really enjoyed it. And I'm glad to have finally had the opportunity to be able to sit down and really listen and break down this song, considering that it's a pretty popular one that's been covered by quite a lot of talents. So I hope you enjoyed that, because I certainly did. I didn't expect it to be that insightful and that thought-provoking, but it was. And it also let me appreciate Anya's voice so much more. In as much as, like I said, this is her cover. So I hope you guys enjoyed that. Let me know what you thought about in the comments below. Once again, recommendations are always open. And with that, our session is adjourned. Everybody, please take care of yourselves, and I will see you tomorrow for our reaction to Astel's original song. All right? So this is Senator Warchief signing out. Bye-bye!